free will. Yes, we all have free will. But although we have free will, that doesn't mean that as a believer in Christ, as a follower of Jesus Christ, that we don't stand for the truth, even though people have free will. I hear this argument a lot, and people say, well, who am I to impose a law and force someone to do something when they have free will? Or they say, well, it doesn't matter if I vote in agreement with abortion because people have free will. So I'm not going to vote for a law that tells them that they can't have that choice. But you see, you are deceived, because as a believer, it is our duty. We are called to lead people to the truth. We are called to live in the truth and lead people to the truth. But that doesn't mean that we hate anyone, that we don't show compassion or mercy to people who make a choice different than what God says is right. And that's where we're getting it twisted. So as a believer in Christ, I'll speak for myself. As a believer in Christ, one who follows the word, am I perfect? Absolutely not. But it is my heart's intention to live for Christ. And so I am going to make choices that will represent him well. And so when I'm voting, I'm going to vote biblical values. I'm not voting for a person. I am voting for principles. I am voting for policies and for the law of the land, because I want to follow Christ's example. So even though I may have a brother or a sister, or someone that I love and care for, that they don't agree with me, they're not following Christ, I don't sit back and go, I'm just not going to vote on this, or I'm not going to have a say in it, because they have free choice anyways. That's not okay, because you're compromising, you're not having a backbone, and you're not standing for Christ. We who know better are supposed to do better. Those of us who know the truth are supposed to live in the truth and stand with the truth. And so I just wanted to clarify that, because I hear that argument a lot, and that is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So did Christ not stand for the truth? Did he not tell people the truth when he came in contact with them? But then it was their choice to do what they wanted. If they wanted to follow him and they wanted to turn from their wicked ways and they wanted to be forgiven of their sins, right? Well, we are to do the same. We stand for righteousness. We stand for truth. And then they have a choice. And at any moment, they can turn to the Lord for, to be redeemed, to be forgiven, and turn from their wicked ways. But we are supposed to be the examples of what that looks like, to live in the truth and to stand for the truth. So God bless you. Think on it.